Ranking the best defensive ends in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the defensive end position. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do go ahead and get into the new cards today, I want to take a look at the old tier list. And for me, I think there's like a gap in the S tier now. I still think Mark Gastineau with his AKA double or nothing X Factor is S. I'm also going to leave Jason Taylor in the S tier. Has great finesse moves and great traits, and he won't use his power moves, so I still think he's deserving. He was the one I was most 50-50 on, but besides that, I'm going to drop down everyone a singular tier, and this is what we're looking like before we get into the new cards. Now, the first card we have today is a most feared Logan Hall, 82 overall, and this card is 6'6", 283, 75 speed, 84 acceleration. Just really doesn't have great pass rush, like just doesn't hit 80 for anything. Does have good impact blocking, but really just offers you nothing as a pass rusher. So Logan Hall is going to be someone in the F tier for me. Now, after that, we get Dolphins great Zach Sealer, and this card is 6'6", 305, 73 speed, 73 acceleration. But like I said with the previous card, just really offers you basically nothing as a pass rusher, which just really isn't ideal at this point. And he does have good run defensive stats, but again, nothing as a pass rusher for me. Zach Sealer is going to be in the F tier. After that, we get 84 overall team of the week Josh Sweat, and this card is 6'5", has 84 speed, 85 acceleration. So pretty decent physical stats. Also 85 finesse moves is nice with lower power moves and also lower block shed. And this card would actually be a lot better with ideal traits. So the bull rush move, think of that as the power move rating. Spin and swim, think of that as the finesse move rating. So bull rush on yes, that means he's going to use power moves. Spin and swim on yes, he's also going to use finesse moves. So on this card, we would want this bull rush trait on no, and then he would have ideal traits, right? So Josh Sweat for me has good speed, good acceleration, not the best block shed, but does have a pretty high rating. I'm between D or C for him, and I'm going to go ahead and slightly place him in the C tier. And then right after that, we get some upgradable cards right here. The first one we got is Grady Jarrett. Starts out at an 85 overall, and you get this card by winning 5 solo battle games during Most Feared. And this card could look like this at a 90 overall. So 73 speed, 79 acceleration, not the greatest physical stats. Has really high power moves, this time lower finesse moves, but great block shed, great impact blocking, like his run defense, really on point. And if we look at his traits, this time he does have ideal traits. He only has the bull rush move on yes, spin and swim on no. So that means he's only going to use that 87 power move rating. Won't use 76 finesse moves, which that is really nice. That is ideal on the card, right? So I think Grady Jarrett, I could see him C or B, and I think he's a tier better than the C tier guys. I'm going to go ahead and place him in the B tier. Really where he's lacking is just physical stats, which if you can get that at the defensive end spot, I think you would want it. Now after that though, we also get an upgradable Kyle Vanden Bosch from the field pass, and this card, if we show max ratings right here, is going to be at a 91 right now, and this is where we're going to rank him based off his 90 overall. I believe he's in the same spot as well, but Kyle Vanden Bosch has 87 speed, 94 acceleration is great. I think you can make the argument acceleration is more important than speed on the D line, and I don't hate that take at all. And this card has 91 power moves, 87 finesse moves, 92 block shed, 86 impact blocking. And for traits, all 3 pass rush traits on yes. And this is a card that we can start talking about some abilities right here, because he could potentially get like unpredictable, he can get El Toro, inside stuff, get some nice abilities for sure. I mean, even speedster for 1 AP, I don't think that is terrible value, but Kyle Vanden Bosch for me is going to go ahead and be our first S tier player, or our first new S tier player of the video. And I'd probably place him above Jason Taylor as well. I still love Gastineau with that Don X Factor though. And right after that, we get 86 overall Jermaine Johnson, and this card is 6'5", 262, 84 speed, 87 acceleration. So again, really nice physical stats, has good power moves, lower finesse moves, decent block shed, decent impact blocking. And for his traits, has the bull rush and the spin move trait on yes. Again, with this card, we would only want the bull rush trait on yes. I think Jermaine Johnson is actually very similar to Josh Sweat. Gonna place them right by each other in the C tier. We also get back-to-back team builders right here. We get Bryce Huff, and Bryce Huff is 6'3", 255, 83 speed, 86 acceleration. So again, not really bad physical stats, 87 finesse moves, 75 power moves, 80 block shed, 83 impact blocking. And for this card, bull rush on yes, swim move on yes. Again, for this card, we would have only wanted the what's called the spinner, the swim move trait on yes, no bull rush. So again, I think he's a relatively solid card. I'm going to place Bryce Huff again right by Josh Sweat and Jermaine Johnson. And we also get Leonard Floyd as well, and Leonard Floyd, 84 speed, 86 acceleration, 85 finesse moves, 76 power moves, good Good block shed, not the best impact blocking. And for his traits, all 3 pass rush traits on yes. Again, we would only want the spin or swim move trait on yes. Feel like we covered 4 very similar cards. Gonna place Leonard Floyd also right in this group of cards. And right after that, we get 87 overall Sam Hubbard. And this card is 6'5", 265, 84 speed, 87 acceleration. This time 82 finesse moves, 78 power moves, so lower power moves. Decent block shed and decent impact blocking though. And again, not the worst physical stats. And again, bull rush and swim move trait on yes. I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record, but Sam Hubbard, I feel like he's also just right by the cards we just covered in the C tier. All right, and then after that, we get right in Eric Armstead right here. And this card is 6'7", 290. I think he's more of a defensive tackle than he is a defensive end, but 78 speed, 76 acceleration, has really high power moves of 91, lower finesse moves of 72, decent block shed, and good impact blocking. And for his traits, bull rush and swim move on yes. So that means he's going to use both these ratings. And I feel like he's kind of right by Grady Jarrett. So yeah, I'm going to place Eric Armstead in this B tier. I'd rather run Grady Jarrett, but I would say he's better than the C tier guys. And then after that, we get back-to-back Minister of Defenses, Reggie White. And this card, 6'5", 291, 83 speed, 89 acceleration on the 89. 90 power moves is great. 84 finesse moves is still good. Great block shed, great impact blocking. And for his traits, has ideal traits, like everything you would want on yes besides strip ball. And this is a card that can get some X factors as well. He can get Unstoppable Force for 4 AP or Edge Threat for 1 AP. And these are X factors that do start on, and how they get activated is just downs played, right? So I like this Reggie White card quite a bit. I would say this one, the 89, is on the A tier level. Has a little bit of like a weakness, I guess I would say, with the lower finesse moves. But after that, though, we get the 90 overall Minister of Defense. And this card is pretty crazy. He's going for around 800K, which honestly, I could see a world where you say this card's worth it. And I'll explain why. 85 speed, 91 acceleration. So great physical stats. Once again, 90 finesse moves, 90 power moves, 90 block shed. Like that trio of ratings right there. Insane at this point in the game. Kind of crazy to already hit that. 87 impact blocking as well. Same traits as before. And this card this time, though, gets the Unstoppable Force X Factor for 3 AP, which I think this is actually really, really nice. This is where his value is. I think right now with the game, given the state of defense, having an Unstoppable Force and 2 double or nothing X Factors, I don't hate that ability setup at all. So for me, Reggie White is going to be someone that I think he's the best one in the game. I would place him above Mark Gastineau as well. He is my defensive end #1 in the game. And now right after that, we also get Max Crosby right here at a 90 overall, and he is 6'5", 255, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, has great finesse moves, decent power moves, good block shed as well, decent impact blocking for traits, all 3 pass rush traits on yes. Now Max Crosby again is someone that can get some abilities as well, and if we check it out right here, he can go ahead and potentially get the like again unpredictable. He can get edge threat as a base ability. Don't hate those abilities at all. For me, Max Crosby I'm also going to place in the S tier as well. He's more like Jason Taylor and Kyle Van Den Bosch. I think Gastineau, I don't hate to take that Gastineau and Reggie White should be the only players in S tier. Do not hate it, but yeah, I'm gonna place him here. Max Crosby is someone that I feel like has the highest motor. I know he does have that trait on yes, but I swear Max Crosby just gets crazy sheds and he doesn't stop trying to shed. So yeah, I think Max Crosby, one of the better defensive ends in the game. Now after that, we get an upgraded Micah Parsons at a 91 overall. This card has 89 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 agility, 82 change of direction with 91 finesse moves, 85 power moves, good block shed, good impact blocking, and for traits, has all 3 pass rush traits on yes. And for abilities this time, I'm not really talking about these cards X Factor because you have to complete in-game objectives to get them, and I don't really think they're great if you're curious. And yeah, this card can get the edge strike, can get unpredictable. This would be a non-ability rusher for me though, and I think he's ever so slightly better than his 87. I don't think he's worth his price over his 87, but he is better. This is a card also in the S tier for me. And now ending off the video right here, we got Dante Fowler, and Dante Fowler 6'3", 261, 88 speed, 90 acceleration, so really good physical stats. 93 finesse moves is great. The power moves are slightly lower, good block shed and decent impact blocking. And this time for his traits, he has all 3 pass rush traits on yes. So now the card I want to go ahead and compare him to real quick is Jason Taylor, because you're going to look at Jason Taylor and you're going to be like, oh, he also has lower power moves, but Jason Taylor only spin and swim move on yes. That is actually the reason why I think Jason Taylor is better, because he won't use his power move rating. So in my opinion, I just think Dante Fowler is kind of worse Jason Taylor. I'm going to go ahead and place him also in the A tier. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the defensive end position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I hope you guys did enjoy this video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I've been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.